Well, our fall tour is underway, and Mike Seidel and Alex Wilson are on the road following the front and also chilly temperatures it's bringing behind it. In fact, let's check in. And Mike, you were tracking some storms last night to this hour as you rolled through parts of Arkansas. Now you're in Mississippi. Right. You're in Eupora. Why are you there tonight?
High school football, Friday night lights right here in Mississippi, not far from Starkville. Tomorrow's big game there, Mississippi State and A&M, and then up in Ole Miss, where we'll be tomorrow morning, is Ole Miss and Alabama, and that is the game. Those two games are just thousands of people in both cities. Here, we are expecting the game kickoff tonight at 7 local time, 8 Eastern. And look at the skies. Blue skies, a few fair weather cumulus clouds. Temperatures right now right around 70 or so. We're going to be heading down into the 40s tomorrow morning. So, Paul, the coldest weather so far this season and an A1 night for football. Much more comfortable than this time yesterday. We'll be back here in a few minutes. Alex Wilson will join me with more on that weekend chill down as the fall tour continues. Paul? All
right, thanks. It's Mike Seidel from Eupora, Mississippi, ready for some football. We're following fall this weekend, living out the phrase, it's amazing out there. And who better to send out on the road than our very own Alex Wilson and Mike Seidel. In fact, they left Atlanta yesterday, tracking storms on the road, and now they've landed in Eupora, Mississippi. They've already logged about 800 miles so far. And guys, you're really getting kind of a taste of fall across the southeast with definitely some more fall-like temperatures just literally hours away.
And I'm glad we got the unlimited free miles on the van this weekend.
We have worked it.
We got another 700 to go. We're out here at Eupora High School in Eupora, Mississippi. The weather's tremendous. And why don't we bring in the coach?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Coach Junior Graham, who's been here 26 years coaching.
Right.
And is this your best start at 6-0?
No, sir, but we've been in this position before.
Yeah. And your team, your opponent tonight, Madison St. Joe's, you said they play a tough schedule. So even though they're 2-6, you're not discounting them.
Oh no, and they play in an area of the state that plays really good football. So we expect a really tough challenge tonight.
And Coach Graham, let me ask you about the weather. I mean, it's just beautiful today. You play a lot of your early season games, and the heat and humidity. You got to believe the players, both teams, are going to play better tonight. They're not going to be not as much taken out of them because of the lack of steam.
This is definitely welcomed in this area right here. The first game of the year was the absolute worst game I've ever been a part of.
What was the heat index?
It was over 100
wow.
when we took the field. And tonight, this is what you draw up when you're thinking about the perfect football night. Right?
And how many folks usually come out to see the games? Are you expecting a lot more tonight because of the weather?
We'll probably have a more older crowd tonight than typical because of the fact of the temperature is going to be so
As we get older, we get a little wiser.
Amen.
We don't want to deal with the heat, all that
This is
stuff.
true.
And they just say and watch it in HD, right?
Yeah, exactly. You got to do what you got to do, right?
That's right.
Hey, let's do some weather here. Let's talk about the lows tonight here in the southeast. There's the graphic, and notice temperatures in many spots in the 40s. Birmingham at 44, Atlanta 55. But as we go into tomorrow afternoon, we'll see highs again running below average as this cool air mass really gets entrenched in the southeast because we had the rain earlier today. It's still kind of muggy as you go east of Atlanta towards the Carolina coast. Highs tomorrow in Montgomery, 68 degrees, 74 in Tallahassee, and temperatures in the Florida Panhandle will be well down into the 50s tonight. And again, Tallahassee, a normally colder airport, may actually get into the upper 40s on Sunday morning.
I'm excited to hear it.
Okay.
It feels like football, doesn't it?
We're going to have a coat on tomorrow at Ole Miss.
Oh, we are. We are. Junior Graham, thank you so much. Good luck to you tonight. We're excited to watch it out.
All right, guys. Alex Wilson, Mike Seidel in Eupora, Mississippi, enjoying the fresh breath of fall air coming on in there. Mike Seidel experienced those storms that rolled through last night as he traveled through our fall tour as he moved through portions of Mississippi and Arkansas. Well, tonight he's dealing with a different kind of weather at all with Alex Wilson right now. And you guys have been traveling since yesterday. You left Atlanta, and as you move through parts of Georgia, Alabama, and Mississippi, even Arkansas, have you noticed the different colors of fall? Are leaves starting to change out there across the southeast?
No, we haven't seen much fall color, have we, Paul asked? No.
Not too much on the way. We feel fall We smell fall, though.
Right
We've
now
got the
we
charcoal grill going right behind us.
The Eupora High School football game tonight. It kicks off in 90 minutes, and behind us the grills are heating up. Hot dogs, hamburgers.
Polish sausage.
Now, we didn't have that when I was in high school, and that was a long time ago. We had the hot dogs and the hamburgers. Also, they may have some chicken on the grill.
Yeah, it's the talk of everybody, though, that we have to try this sausage. Team just ran onto the field, so they're out doing some of their pregame preps. You can see doing the stretches. We've got our clickers that we've been able to help, support the team. And we're learning a little bit more about the pregame rituals. Great night for football, though. Everybody here agrees that the feel is definitely football.
Yeah, a lot different than this time last night. Yesterday afternoon, heat index values here were over 90. Right now, we're right around 70. The sun goes down. The temperatures will fall. We've got a nice breeze, but kind of protected. And we can check that weekend forecast. Tomorrow's going to be beautiful. Let's look ahead to Sunday because we checked Saturday last half hour. Look at the Sunday morning low in Asheville, North Carolina, 36 degrees.
Holy moly!
We will be up at the Orchards, Mercer's Orchards in Blue Ridge, Georgia.
We're going to be cold, too.
Mid-30s at sunrise Saturday morning. We may have a little frost in the windshield. And notice the temperatures in Raleigh to 45. You'll cool off about 20 degrees tomorrow morning in Raleigh, about 65. Sunday afternoon size, very, very comfortable. Generally running about 10 degrees below average, including a 70 on the Battery in Charleston, South Carolina. It is finally fall.
Love it. We're all about it.
This is perfect weather. Paul Goodlow, I don't know how to act.
He's got to be jealous.
Yeah.
Back to you in the studio. We'll enjoy the fall.
Well, because of what Jim's talking about, meteorologists Mike Seidel and Alex Wilson are tracking the fall cool down. Hello to both of you.
Good evening, guys. We're out here at Eupora High School in Eupora, Mississippi, and the weather, as Jim and Chris just mentioned, is ideal for football. It's going to get even chillier tonight because the drier air is coming in. We're right around 70 right now. Winds have backed off as the sun goes down here in central Mississippi.
Yeah, the weather has really been the talk of everybody showing up. We're beginning to see more people arrive. Tommy, you're one of the super fans. You've lived here in Eupora, played on the team, supported the team since the 50s. You guys see everything from hot and humid to chilly. How about tonight? What do you think of it?
Beautiful, beautiful. I know y'all are the weather people, and if y'all had anything to do with bringing this in here, we thank you.
We like to take some credit, and I know you told me that your jobs here are yelling at the refs and eating nachos. Can't get much better for that, right?
That's right. Got the easiest job in the world. Love it. Been doing it for years.
Awesome. And Greg is the president of the Booster Club, father of the quarterback. Tell us a little bit about the team, what they deal with on a regular basis, and just how good they are. You were telling me.
Well, they've done real good since we moved here from South Lake, Texas. We made the playoffs every year, and it's a very competitive bunch of kids. They really enjoy what they do, and we don't know what to do with the humidity disappearing, but we're not going to complain at all.
No, you got to work with that. Looking forward to an exciting game tonight, and they're doing really well for the year, 6-0 so far.
Yeah, unbeaten. And the big change here is some of the earlier games this season, the heat index was over 100 degrees. For homecoming, they had an early homecoming. The heat index was up around 100. So even yesterday, we were in the low 90s. So it's a complete turnaround.
Whole different ball game. And speaking of ball games, we've got more headed our way for the upcoming weekend. We are going to be headed to Ole Miss tomorrow to hang out in the Grove, do some tailgating, and then we're going to wrap things up.
Go back though right now to meteorologist Mike Seidel. He's with Alex Wilson. They're on the road for a fall road trip. Hey guys, and Mike, actually for a while there, I think we were a little more concerned about you and the lightning than you were.
Yeah, I appreciate that. A lot of the lightning was flashing as she was flashing overhead and in the distance. At the very end, we did have a bolt that came down within a couple miles, and that's when we shut the dog and poniac down and got into the van. But I tell you, that was really cool last night. You guys back there, Jim diagnosing the radar to a T. I mean, Dr. Greg Forbes has told you well, young man. And you told me exactly when it was going to hit. And a kudos to whoever decided to, blow out the brakes so we could stay on the air and show that to everybody live. You don't get that opportunity very often. I think 3 or 4 times I've had that ability to do in about 20 years of travel on the Weather Channel. So that was just, I have to say, some really good TV. I haven't seen what it looked like. I can't wait to get back and watch the tape.
Okay. Something, Mike, to this cell phone technology, perhaps. Nice, Alex Wilson. Very nice.
You got
football team coming down. Here they come. Friday night
really quick, we need to show you the other reason why we're here.
Temperatures in the 60s, heading down to the 40s. This is what it's all about.
All right, I'm going to go get some nachos, guys. I'll see you later.